little. This is IUICAZ. Hey, this is IUICAZ. Hey, keeping the faith in the King, and the patience will give us the strength.
So there was a sister that was just over here, right? And she said that she reads the Bible. Do you read the Bible? You don't read the Bible? Have you ever read the Bible? You ever heard anybody read the Bible at all? Have you ever read the Bible? You ever been to church at all? You have, right? You heard of Adam and Eve? You have heard of Adam and Eve, right? So everybody, do you agree that everybody in the world came out of Adam and Eve, right? Okay. So the sister, we was talking to the sister, right? And she said that she doesn't agree, because when we're out here, we're Israelites. We teach that God's chosen people are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And what the sister said was she doesn't agree that those are God's chosen people. She thinks that everybody in the world are chosen by God, right? Because you've heard of John 3:16, right? For God so loved the world. You heard that before. But what we're bringing out is that that's a misunderstanding that a lot of people don't understand. God didn't come for everybody in the world. Read that.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
So the Bible says that out of Adam and Eve, right? We all came out of all the nations, black, white, Chinese, Mexican, whatever. We all came out of Adam. Come on.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
But it said, and also a people whom God has chosen. Read on.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
And he said he made the world for that specific group of people. Come on.
As for the other people, which also come from Adam, thou hast said, they are nothing.
Wait, read it again, read it right.
Thou hast said, as for the other people which also come of Adam, they have said that they are nothing.
God said, but as for the other people, because he has his one chosen people, but he said, as for the other people that came out of Adam, he said that they actually are nothing. Have you ever heard that before? You've never heard that before, right? Give me, because you said you don't go to church, and why don't you go to church? You just stopped going, right? Because there wasn't any change, right? You go there, you clap your hands, you sing the songs where there's no change, and there's no identity in church, right? It seems like everybody is just a melting pot, but again, but what people don't understand is that God, he really only came for these people on the sign. You see your nationality on the sign? What do you see yourself as? Mexican. So according to the Bible, you would actually be from the tribe of Issachar. You see that? On that flyer you have right there, it says the truth about slavery, right? Blacks and Hispanics are the Israelites. Now the next question that should come to your mind right now, if I'm saying that blacks and Hispanics are Israelites, right? And these people down on these signs are Israelites, your next question should be, how do we know that? Because you've been walking around, when you fill out job applications, what do you write on there? You write Mexican. Well, what you should be writing is Issachar, right? So the next question should be, how do we know that you're actually from the tribe of Issachar? I'm from the tribe of Judah. How do I know that? How do I know that? How do I know? Because the Bible, when you read the Bible from Genesis to Revelation, it's only talking about the 12 tribes. Give me Deuteronomy 28. I'm going to show you real quick. Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. Bring it out. Deuteronomy 28, 27 and 1. Read it.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter, verse. Book of Deuteronomy chapter 27 and verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel.
The elders of who?
The elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
So Moses, right, you've heard of Moses, the 10 Commandments, right? The Red Sea, part of the Red Sea. So Moses, he was speaking to the elders of Israel, and he told the Israelites to keep the commandments. Right after he parted the Red Sea, he was like, look, God, he spoke to me, he said, keep all the commandments that he gave us. Verse 28, verse 15.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
And he told us that if we kept the commandments, he would make the Israelites a blessed people. But here's the flip side.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he said, but if you don't listen to the commandments that I'm giving you, curses are going to come upon you. Would you agree that slavery is a curse? It is. Like the colonization that happened to the Aztecs, that was a curse. And what God said was, curses would come upon the Israelites if they didn't keep his commandments. Now I'm going to show you that both slavery and the colonization of the Aztecs, of the native Indians, who are actually Israelites from the tribe of Issachar, the tribe of Gad, the tribe of Reuben, that history is prescribed in the Bible. Give me verse 49.
Verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
So he said he's going to bring a nation against thee from far. Before the conquistadors came over to this side of the, are you familiar with the conquistadors, right? You don't know who the conquistadors were? Your people, were they always speaking Spanish? Do you know that or not? You don't know that. I'm telling you that this is the history. Before the conquistadors were from Spain. They were actually Europeans. They came over. Christopher Columbus, you heard of Christopher Columbus, right? How they say that he discovered America. But he didn't. And Christopher Columbus, he spoke Spanish because he was a conquistador. He was Spanish. He's Spanish. He came from Spain. Okay? Before Christopher Columbus came over here, what language were your people speaking? You don't know. They were actually speaking Hebrew. But what you don't understand, what this scripture is about to say, this is about to describe Christopher Columbus coming over here. Read it again.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
So he said, the Lord is going to bring a nation against thee from far. Christopher Columbus came from Spain. That's all the way over there. Come on.
From the end of the earth.
All the way from the other side of the earth.
As swift as the eagle flyeth.
And the emblem that was on Christopher Columbus' ship was the eagle. That's Spain's crest. Come on.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
It said a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. That's fulfilling this prophecy. That's actually fulfilling this prophecy. And here's the kicker about these curses, these negative things. Give me verse 46.
Verse 46.
Verse 45.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
So he said, no matter what's going to happen to the Israelites, these curses are going to follow them wherever they go. Come on.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments.
Because they weren't keeping the commandments, come on.
And his statutes, which he commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
Wait, the curses would be upon what?
They will be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
And so what the Bible says is these curses, they would be upon the Israelites as a sign and as a wonder forever. Because here's the thing, those people over there in Israel that are claiming to be the Israelites, they're claiming to be the Jews, they're not the true Jews.
That's right.
You are. The wars in Iraq that's been taking place for the past 15, 20 years, right, over that land, that's your land.
That's right.
That's your land. Because you are the true people of this Bible. And these curses, they identify us as the people of the book. We are the people. These curses right here and the curses that we just read on here, they prove that we are the people that the Bible is talking about.
That's
this whole book. This whole book. Now here's the thing. The curses, right? We read the curses to you. Right? Do you remember why he said the curses would come upon us? Because we didn't stick to the commandments. We didn't keep the commandments. And here's the thing, a lot of our people that get ready to go to church tomorrow, but at church, they're not teaching the commandments of God. If not keeping the commandments put us in slavery, and allowed the colonization to happen. Allowed what's happening right now at the border, right? Lamentations 5 and verse 2. I'm going to show you another curse. Not keeping the commandments brought this what I'm about to read, it came right upon your people. Lamentations chapter 5 and verse 2. And people don't know that this is in the Bible. Read that.
Book of Lamentations chapter 5 verse 2. Our inheritance is turned to strangers.
The state of Arizona, the state of California, the state of Nevada, the state of Texas, all of this was Mexico. This was your inheritance from God. This land was literally one of your inheritances from God. The land over there in Israel, that was our original inheritance. But after we broke the commandments, y'all came over to this side of the earth and God gave you this land as your inheritance. But let's see what he said about the inheritance. Read it again.
Our inheritance is turned to strangers. Our houses to aliens.
They call Mexicans illegal aliens, but they are really the illegal aliens.
That's right.
They came over here and stole that land from your ancestors. They stole it from them. That's a curse from God. You know?
We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water for money.
Before, if your ancestors wanted water, they could just go to the river, go to the lake, and just get it. But now, if you want some water, what do? You gotta buy it, you gotta pay for it. God says that's a curse. And again, these curses, they happen because we broke the commandments. So if breaking the commandments allowed these things to happen, then the way that we get out of these conditions is by keeping the commandments. And I would like to share a commandment with you. Let me share a commandment with you real quick. Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. Did you know that God actually has a dress code? You had no idea. I didn't know that God had a dress code neither. I didn't know that either. My wife, she didn't know that either. But when I read this scripture and I said, I want to get myself right, I want to get out of these conditions, this is how we get out of these conditions, is by applying these laws. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So if I was out here with a dress on, right? This is my ceremonial, this is a ceremonial robe. You can see I have pants on underneath. The brother in the back, he got pants on underneath. These are our ceremonial robes. Even the ancestors, as you can see the men, they always had on pants underneath for their robes. But if I was out here with a dress on, right, would you have stopped to converse with me? Probably not, right? Because a man is not supposed to wear dresses. And God's laws, you would? Okay, and that's the problem. Because the Bible says that a man is not supposed to wear things pertaining to a woman. Men are not supposed to wear dresses. And likewise, read it again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
And likewise, women are not supposed to wear things that pertain to men. What pertains to men? Huh? Right, jeans, right, pants. A lot of people don't understand that. Like, if you, well, you're not, well, some natives, I don't know if you ever been to a powwow. You ever been to a powwow? You never been to a powwow? You go to powwows, the women, when they dance in the ceremonial dances, a lot of them can't do it unless they have on a dress. Because it was our ancestors, they always knew that there was a dress code. And that holds true even today. Women are not supposed to wear pants and they're not supposed to wear dresses. Give me Exodus 28 verse 42. And here's the thing. Some people will say, well, that Bible says that women are not supposed to wear pants, but they're not supposed to wear shorts. Because shorts are simply short pants. That's all that they are, right? And people will say, well, back then they used to wear dresses. But let's see what they were actually wearing under their garments. 28 verse 43.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 28, verse 42. And thou shalt make them linen breeches.
Linen breeches. Breeches were pants. Come on.
To cover their nakedness from the loins even unto the thighs. They shall reach, and they shall be upon Aaron and upon his son.
Upon his daughters?
Upon his son.
So pants, they were for the men. Go back to Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Pants were for men. That's what men always wore. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So when women wear pants or when they wear shorts, they're wearing something that pertains chains to a man, and that's against God's laws. Now, why is that a problem? That's a problem because it creates confusion. It creates confusion because now we have little boys growing up wanting to be girls, and we have little girls growing up wanting to be men, right? The homosexuality, all of that stuff, that's destroying our community. That's destroying Black and Latin communities. Give me 1 Timothy 2 and verse 9. I want to show you that the dress code is destroyed because it creates confusion. And do you want your people to live forever? Right? They call this the melting pot, but when they really are talking about the melting pot, to be honest, they don't really care about Blacks and Hispanics. It's really talking about the people, the Europeans who oppressed us. They don't care about us. But this right here, this is for us. This will bring change to our community. Read that.
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
The Bible says that women are supposed to adorn themselves in modest apparel, right? Like my grandmother and one of my great aunts, she's never wore pants. She never wore modest apparel. Why? Because what modest apparel does is it covers you up. So that way, do you have a problem with when you're walking down the street, right? Minding your own business, walking down the street, and a man walks by you, and he say, hey, let me get your number. Or he whistles when he walks by you. Or you walk by and you know, as soon as you walk by, he's gonna look at what? Your butt. Do you have a problem with that? It bothers you, right? This right here would solve that. Read it again.
In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Modest apparel is dressing in a way where your body is covered up, where you're avoiding sexual attention. That's what modest apparel is. And here's the thing, if you apply this law right here, meaning you get you a dress or a skirt, right, that's loose fitting, that's not, because here's the thing, sometimes you go to the store, I know it's hard, you go to Forever 21, you go to a lot of these different stores, and all of the skirts and the dresses they have, they're all super tight. Every single, like I went to the store to buy my wife a dress, and to get her a skirt, just for a gift, and I'm looking through Forever 21, all I'm seeing is just tight dresses, tight skirts, right? That's why you gotta search long and hard for it, but here's the thing, if you were to just wear a modest dress, a modest skirt, it would eliminate that. It would eliminate it. Because now the man is not looking at you in order to get with you. Now his mind has to shift. Now he has to look at you as, wait, hold on. She got a good head on her shoulders. I can't come at her like that. If I whistle at her, if I say, hey girl, what's going on? If I come at her like that, she's not even going to hear me. You understand what I'm saying? But when women dress immodestly, you show your legs and all of that, it puts a spirit on these men to when they see you, the first thing they're thinking about is, well, I want to get her home, I want to better. That's the first thing, right? You agree with that, right? And if that's a problem, and so many of our sisters have a problem with that, the way that we change it is by doing this. Read it again.
In like manner, also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array.
So he said that you're supposed to dress in modest apparel. Now here's the thing. Modest apparel, what type of man, because are you married? You're not married. Do you ever want to get married? You do, right? Give me Hebrews 13 and 4. Modest apparel will attract the right kind of man.
That's right.
Because do you want to have children one day? You want a man that you can marry and have children with, and y'all live long lives, right? You have grandchildren, so on and so forth. But with the media and all that stuff, they're not pushing that nowadays. They're pushing in rap videos. They're pushing have sex with this person and have sex with that person and have sex with, and then we look at our track record and we have a list of 15 people that we didn't have sex with, and none of those relationships led to marriage. But this is what God says. Read that.
The book of Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all.
God says that marriage is honorable in all. Marriage is a good thing. He said it's honorable. Come on.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, God God will judge.
So God will bring judgment upon people who have sex before they're married. One of the judgments that he brings upon people to have sex before they're married is STDs. Another judgment that God will bring upon people who have sex before they're married, right, is having a child out of wedlock. That's a judgment that God said he'll bring upon us. But the way that we fix that is by getting married. But here's the thing. You're not going to attract the marriageable type of man if you carry yourself immodestly. If you dress with tight clothes on, tight dresses, short shorts, the guys that are going to be trying to come and talk to you, they're not going to have marriage on their mind. They're not going to have that on their mind. And here's the thing. Give me Exodus 22:16. Here's the thing. God, he set it up. He set it up so that you'll be all right. If let's say, Lord forbid, you slipped up. You slipped up and you had sex with a man before you were married. God, he has it all. He has it all. He has a whole plan for that. Read that.
Book of Exodus chapter 22 verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed.
God said that if a man speaks to a woman, he spit game. That's what enticing a maid means. If a man spit game to a woman that's not engaged to be married, she's not betrothed, come on,
and lie with her,
and he has sex with her. So that's just like like if you was to have sex with a man. Let's see what God says.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
He said he should.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
He didn't say that like if he like wants to, if he's thinking about it, or if he thinks that he's ready to marry her. What did it say?
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
The Bible says that he shall surely endow her to be his wife. He didn't have a choice. God set it up where if we were actually applying these laws, we wouldn't have single parent households.
That's right.
Did you grow up in a single parent household? No? But a lot of our brothers and sisters have. And the reason why is because they haven't been applying this law. And the way things are for us today is harder than it was for your mom or your dad. Back then, people were getting married. But today, it's not happening because people aren't applying God's laws. And so you have that flyer, right? And on the back of that flyer, we have a website, Israelites.org. We teach YouTube videos. We also have a school on 19th Avenue. And we teach God's laws because this is what will actually change our community.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.